Hi guys, this is our quick tutorial on how to create a discussion in Schoology. Discussions are quick and easy ways to create a place for a bulletin board style chat where students can give their thoughts and supply content to a topic. To do so, you're going to go into your course, and this is a material, so either navigate to the location you want the chat or go to your Add Materials button, and you're going to click the Add Discussion button. When we click on Add Discussion, it's going to load up and open up our Create Discussion board. To do this, we simply need to give our discussion a title. Just like all of our assignments, we want to give clear, concise titles. So I'm going to call this one generically Unit 1 Discussion. You'll want to be clear so that students who are distance learning have exactly an idea of what the discussion is about and for and where it fits in at. Just like our assignments, we have a rich text editor where we can insert text, files, links, content, videos. We can build our discussion and our assignment however we want to. The difference with the discussion versus the chat is instead of a place for students to submit a singular final assignment, it'll create a bulletin board style posting where students can engage back and forth with it. So you would give your full complete file and directions here. You can assign a due date so that the discussion has to be completed by. You can grade discussions, and you can come up with your own criteria for grading those discussions based on the assignment or the expectations in your class. You can align learning objectives. Again, learning objectives are only going to help in the mastery section if you're using that, if it's a graded discussion. If there's no grading involved, it'll tie it to the learning objective, but it won't actually be able to measure anything as far as mastery demonstration. You have the same options that you have with your assignments, meaning you can individually assign these discussion boards. You could give each group a different one. You can lock when submissions can be stopped. You can turn on and off when students can see it. You can allow students to see other people's responses or to make it so that they have to post a response before others will show up with this toggle switch. And then you can make this a shared discussion across students or courses. And again, you can copy this over to other courses that you work in. When you have created your discussion, you're going to click the purple Create button. I'm going to enable grading just so we can see those options real quick. If you do grade it, you do have to assign the standard grading things. And if you're using a specific discussion board rubric, maybe create that ahead of time so that you can apply it. Again, if you do that, it'll adjust the point value as applied by the rubric and auto align to anything that you've created. When you then hit the purple Create button, it'll create that discussion board. It'll post it in the class where you wanted it with the discussion symbol here. From a student's perspective, when they look at that discussion board, depending on the settings that you put on it, when they get to that discussion and open it up, they're going to see all of your directions page that you listed here. If you assigned a rubric or a scale to grade it, they'll be able to see that if that setting was chosen. But what they'll have, their primary thing, is that they'll have this comment box. So instead of a submission button or a way to attach work, they'll have their comment box here. And when they click in the comment box, they'll be able to use the rich text editor to write thoughts, to insert content like links. They can attach files or links or resources from their content. They can also have an audio or video recording. So if you are looking for, I'm thinking Spanish here, but if you need students to reply to a prompt audibly, this would be an easy way to do it in a discussion board settings, because they could then interact with other students depending on how you set it up. So when they post their work, and it's not going to let me because I'm not that student, but when they post their work, it would go back into the discussion board where everyone could see it. Depending on your settings, you would then be able to see everyone's comments and posts here. As you get comments and posts, you'll be able to assess them. I will have a tutorial on how to grade a discussion, but I can't do that until I actually have students using a discussion. So that tutorial will come out later. In the meantime, this should get you set up on how to get those discussions started in your course. If you need any help, please reach out and let me know, and I'll be happy to get you set up. Thanks, guys.